Our children, our community, our future.
Hey, welcome to Fairview. Come on in.
Referendum funds would be used to improve front office security at the school, which will force guests to check in with staff before entering the building.
This room used to be utilized as an art and music room for our students, but given some of the major safety concerns, we didn't feel comfortable putting kids in here. Namely the missing tile, asbestos tile on the floor. The carpeting is coming up, as you can see. The damp, musty smell is in here all the time. We have a dehumidifier that runs 24/7 to try to alleviate some of that. So, using this space for children just didn't seem like a viable option. We use it for some staff developments, and our staff does eat lunch in this room, but for the most part the room has to sit vacant because of some of the major concerns that we have. This is probably one of our biggest safety concerns here at Fairview, in that our gymnasium serves not only as our gymnasium, but also our lunchroom and the main hallway to travel between both ends of the school. So during a lunch period or during physical education class, students who need to get to the office need to travel from one end of the building, cut through the Phy Ed class to get to the office. It also creates scheduling conflicts when we are trying to organize our lunch periods around our Phy Ed classes, and being that we do not have a full-time Phy Ed teacher, it really creates a lot of restrictions on what we can do. Another one of the safety concerns that we have here at Fairview starts and ends every one of our days. As the buses come in off of Highway 32, they pull up the drive and swing around to park and let kids on and off. At the same time, we have parents dropping off their kids or picking up their kids who are using this same walkway that the buses travel through. So every day we have students who are cutting in between the buses, and it just creates an unsafe situation. As you can see down in our boiler room, we have a lot of water issues. Our boiler is obviously very old and inefficient. It creates a lot of temperature variation through our building, ranging from extremely cold to incredibly hot. And obviously this old boiler just isn't getting the job done. At Fairview, our library really creates a lot of problems for our students in that it's really set up for upper elementary and even middle school. Our chairs are much too large for our kindergarten, first, second grade students. Makes the space pretty much unusable for those teachers. And then when you take a look at our bookshelves, a majority of them are too high even for some of our older students to reach, which really limits the materials that they have access to. Really limits our library space and doesn't get as much use as it probably could.
For more information, please visit www.pulaskischools.org/referendum.